As we are going to discuss in the lectures about the Holy Tongue, Lashon HaKodesh, so I would like to represent you, to show the books which I did, which covers a lot of topics, definitely based on the Hebrew letters, the letter with which the word was created. This is written, Bereshit bara Elokim et. In the beginning, God created et, Aleph Tav, from Aleph to Tav. So, as the word was created with letters, then definitely it covers almost every area. So we try to show, as much as we can, the idea behind different areas and to show how they're connected to the Hebrew language, to the Hebrew letters. Now, definitely it's much more behind, but we try to touch almost every area as we could, how much we knew, but we think it is quite important. Now you can say that the first book of us, which we did, was done in South Africa. It was called Sparks of the Holy Tongue, because it was still sparks, really, after teaching there, and realizing, especially speaking with students, with university people, I could see that somehow the subjects, the Hebrew letters, really had a great impact. Suddenly people saw so much behind. So then the idea came to me, why not write a book about the Holy Tongue? I mean, we speak about 50 years ago. Yeah, 50 years ago. A bit more perhaps, but this was when I started doing the first book, Sparks of the Holy Tongue. I did it with one of my pupils now as a lawyer, and I just in London, Dennis Rosenthal, and he had exactly, his wife went for holiday, so he had time, so I sat with him, and I told him definitely the idea in Hebrew and in English. He wrote it, and it came out, Sparks of the Holy Tongue. It was printed in South Africa. I think that Rabbi also saw this book and it had a great impact on him. And so this was really the beginning when I felt really that it is so much behind Hebrew letters, Lashon HaKodesh, and so many important messages behind. And so this was what I did. Then later on, going more into this material, reading more about it in different books, then the book came in different name, Letters of Fire. There is a book, Letters of Fire. And there I brought many more ideas about Lashon HaKodesh. Different chapters which we deal different ideas, like we mentioned here, reward and punishment, and you've taken a Hebrew word, and you can see in the same word, really, reward and punishment. Reward and punishment, like, it depends how you read it, yeah? Even it is so interesting, perhaps, to point out, yeah? Onesh, yeah, in Hebrew, onesh is punishment, yeah? The same letters is also sha'on. Sha'on is really mishenet. Not a clock, sha'on, li, sha'en. So what is the connection between punishment and this? How we say the sound, Mishantecha, Shiptecha, Mishantecha, Emanachamuni, right? In fact, interesting that punishment sometimes really is the basis for a man. How? You understand what he did wrong, he's doing Shuvah. Okay, there are much more behind this letter. We think about the letter I, and the I, and the Shin, and the this, non understanding. But definitely there's a lot behind this. And in this book of Letters of Fire, almost each chapter, quite a thick book, not so, but contains lots of internal material. And this is what I showed there, like if you remember, I spoke about Oneg and Nega, Oneg and Shoymet, the highest level, the book of formation said. And these same letters, different order, Nega, plague, disease, all the troubles, Nega, how it can be. So we said, depends which is the first letter. If it is the Ain or the Nun. Okay, this is another idea I went in my book and so on. Also, meaning of letters, meaning of names. All this in this book, Letters of Fire. One can say it's really widening, expanding of the book, Sparks of the Tongue, which I started really there. Letters of Fire, definitely based on the idea that the Torah was shown to Moses